try. You know, they say fake it till you make it. So apparently it's working.
I am the Amanda Rogers and welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Fandom Friends, and today I have my good friend Chili with me. Hello, Chili.
What's up? What's up? Happy to see you.
I'm so excited that you're on with me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm hyped to be here. I've seen, you know, the couple episodes. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get on here. So when you asked me to be on, it was a no-brainer.
First, I do want to thank you again for being here. I've been following you for forever, and I mean, we definitely became friends in the weirdest way possible, and that was definitely me simping in Chili's comment section, like on every video. I was just like,
hey, I respected it. So I had to. I was like, you know what? Amanda's out here simping in the comments, just letting it fly. I respect it. I love the attitude. We're gonna be friends.
First, I want to start off with a rapid fire character sheet for Chili. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Any nicknames that you have?
Basically just Chili. Just Chili, you know. So my name, my government name, I'll put it out there, is Chris Hill. So I've gone by C Hill, and it just turned into Chill and Chili, and yeah. So everyone has always called me like Chill or Chili, so it just sticks.
Go-to snack?
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. That's my airplane snack.
It always hits. It's never like, there's some snacks that you only eat at certain times, but Cheez-Its always hit. So
they do. Okay. Favorite anime or manga?
My favorite anime of all time is Sword Art Online. I know that gets a lot of hate from people, but that is my number one, will always be my number one. And my favorite manga would be a tie between Tokyo Ghoul and Wotakoi.
I still need to watch and or read Tokyo Ghoul as well as Sword Art Online.
Read it.
So
Definitely read it.
Yeah. I think I've seen your videos where you're like, I think the second or third season, you're just like,
yeah, the anime did not do it justice at all.
They do that a lot. So what is your special talent?
My special talent? I guess I would say, well, I played soccer my entire life, so I would say I'm a pretty good soccer player. I played professional for a couple of years. I played Division I, so I would say that would be my special talent, you know, besides like dancing and recommending anime, of course.
Yeah. What was the point in your life that you were like, oh, I am a nerd through and through? Like, there's no escaping this.
Oh, since I was a kid. Like, I've always loved video games. I've always loved watching anime, cartoons, like whatever it was, anything like animated for whatever reason just caught my eye, and it was something that I was always interested in. So I can vividly remember watching like Toonami on the weekends when I was way too young to be watching Toonami on the weekends, watching Cowboy Bebop and Ghost in the Shell and Inuyasha, all these other shows. So yeah, I've been a nerd through and through forever, basically.
Yeah, like I've been through this, the trenches since the beginning, you know.
Oh yeah. Trying to watch anime on YouTube in 4 different parts, and you know, the worst quality you could think of. So yeah,
it's so nice now. I just go on Crunchyroll or even Netflix.
Well, yeah, kids these days, they have it so easy, and they still complain about it. Like, be happy.
Because they don't know the struggles.
They don't know
the work that's been put in to get to this point. But it's for 100%. Us. It's not for them. It's for us. There's so many things that I adore and admire about you and your content so much. But the first thing that you always have such good energy. Like, it does not matter if you're even talking about, you know, Maid Sama or something.
Oh God. Let's not get into that.
I know. But like, you always keep the energy high. I know that, like, if I want good vibes, I'm going to Chili's page. I'm gonna catch up with Chili. You know, it is. That's exactly what it is. And I love that you're always putting that type of energy out there. And then you have a mix of everything. You've dabbled in cosplay, you've got skits, you've got recommendations, you've got reviews, you do everything. And then you co-host the SenpaiTalkShow too. So it's you are just everywhere, and I love it so much.
I'm all over the place. I have too much time on my hands. That's what that's telling me.
I love it because you seem like an expert in everything that you touch too. Like
I try. You know, they say
do.
fake it till you make it. So apparently it's working.
You know, when you recommend something or you review something, I'm like, okay, like I trust Chili's opinion. Like he knows what he's talking about. With everything that you've done, like you've created, that you've put out there, I know it's been that's a lot of things, but what's your favorite thing that you've done so far?
Let's see. Well, I would probably have to go back to SenpaiTalkShow because that was kind of like the beginning of creating content, really. So it actually started, I went to Anime NYC in 2019 with my friend Chris, who's another host on the show with me, Chinstant Noodles. We went to Anime NYC. That was my first anime convention ever, first ever. So we went there and we were in line standing for, it was a Naruto 20th year anniversary event that was going on. And this group in front of us, we ended up meeting somebody, but some random guy turns around and he's like, yo, sub or dub? And I was like, all right, listen, like, and I went into this whole spiel about, you know, some dubs, some subs, yada, yada. So we just started like hitting it off. And we met this guy, his name is Rob. He's Shonen Showdown on YouTube and TikTok and everything. He has a massive following on YouTube, like over 100,000 subscribers. Like he's massive. Like he's the biggest One Piece fan I know, like got me into One Piece. So, but we met him. And then on the way home, I was talking to Chris and I was like, hey, you know what? We should start our own like anime talk show. Like, why not? Like, let's do our own thing, start our own podcast or whatever. And then it didn't really kick off until COVID happened. Because once COVID happened, it was like, all right, everyone's stuck inside now. So this is a perfect time for us to do this. So we started the show and then we brought on Kumar, who I think you've met, Kumar Sutra, and Perry, Manga Mama Perry. And that was like the beginning of creating content and creating anime content, because I would say I was a pretty closeted anime fan for a very long time. Like, not because I wanted to hide it, but I just didn't know other people that were into it. And I felt like nobody else would want to hear me talk about anime. So I was closeted for years. And then once that happened, that just opened up my eyes to like everything. And there's so many people out there that love it. And Perry was the one that finally was like, you should make content on TikTok because I think you'd be good at it. And the whole time I was like, nah, I'm too old for TikTok. Like that's the young kids out here making TikToks and dancing and stuff. But I was like, you know what, let me try it out. So I made a video, and my very first TikTok was actually me showing off a bunch of the anime shirts that I had, like changing a bunch of the anime shirts. And then I was like, I kept on going through TikTok, seeing videos, and I saw a bunch of recommendation videos. So I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of anime. I feel like I would be good at recommending some shows. So it started out me doing recommendations with just like a clip of a show, the title, how many episodes, where you can watch it. And then I was like, okay, that works, but it's kind of boring. How can I like switch it up a little bit so I'm not just like every other recommendation person out here? So I was like, you know what? I'll put a picture of the show and then I'll dance to some music while it's going and provide the information. And then it blew up. Like I wasn't expecting it to blow up. It just like blew up. And people kept asking me like, oh, can you recommend this type of show? I like this show. Can you recommend a show similar to it? And then it just took off. So I really have like SenpaiTalkShow to thank for all of it, really.
The dancing videos, what I was one of the reasons I followed you, because I love when I get like a handful of recommendations. I'm like, heck yeah. Like, and again, now I know you. So I'm like, I know that I can trust Chili's recommendations. So I add them to my watch list. But yeah, that was the reason I definitely started following you too. I was like, always do like a little dance and like getting all the recommendations out there. I was like, yeah, and I love that you include like how many episodes and where to where you can watch them and everything. I was like, thank God, so I don't have to like Google it and like try and find it, and then you end up on some weird website. And you're like,
exactly. And that was the thing. Like I noticed on a lot of the videos, people would just put like the name of the show and nothing else, and it was like, all right, obviously somebody can do a Google search, but like if I really want to help people out, I can put how many episodes, I could put where you could watch it. And it was something that like people really appreciated. Like I didn't expect them to be like, oh my God, thank you so much for putting where I can find it and all this stuff. Like, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess people like that. So it ended up working out for the best.
Yeah. It's like added a bit of convenience that was just like, see, like convenient for us, but I was like, he cares about like the recommending this. Like he's like, I'm going to get you guys to watch this. Like, so this is exactly where you can watch this. And I was like, I like it. It was like an extra little step that was really paid off.
I do it for the people.
There's a bunch of new anime coming out, obviously. Like we just started October at filming this. This is October 2nd. But so what is on your fall 2022 recommendation list? Or what are you excited about?
Okay. So, well, my watch list is like right now I have basically 30 shows on my watch list for the fall. So a bunch of these will probably end up getting dropped after the first couple of weeks, but like it's one of those things. Like I never got into seasonal watching until a couple of years ago. And then it was one of those things, again, being on TikTok and being on social media, was kind of like, all right, I need to stay on top of this stuff so I can make content about it, or, tell people to check it out, not get spoiled, because spoilers are just everywhere. But what am I excited about? I'm looking forward to Blue Lock, of course. Me being a soccer guy, I'm looking forward to that because all I've heard is people saying how good the manga is. So I'm looking forward to that one. Spy Family Part 2, of course, because Spy Family is just amazing. Like there's no other way to describe it. Spy Family is amazing. I'm trying to think what else. Chainsaw Man, I'm looking forward to because I haven't been spoiled on it, thankfully. And the hype on social media is like ridiculous for Chainsaw Man. So my expectations might be really high going into it, which could be good or bad, but I am expecting really big things from it just from what I've heard from everybody. Mob Psycho 100 season 3, because Mob Psycho is, again, amazing, like masterpiece of a show. The whole aesthetic of Mob Psycho is just incredible. Like the bright colors, it is awesome. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's literally 30 shows on my list. Like I could keep going forever. But
the ones that you're most excited about.
Yeah, those are ones that come to mind. And To Your Eternity season 2, because I really enjoyed that first season. So, but I'll stop there.
Let's not like overwhelm the people. Yeah, and I know because I remember like last season you would update us with videos, be like, I dropped this and why and everything like that. And so it was cool. I like that. I like that you add that in. Like again, you're being honest with everybody.
Yeah. But, and it's like if I can save some time for somebody else to not waste their time on a show, I'll help them out however I can.
Yeah, like make your own opinions, obviously, but this is why I dropped it. So if you're like me, don't even bother, kind of thing. Exactly. So yeah, I actually started Mob Psycho 100 last night.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got like 2.5 episodes into it. I'm like, I love Mob already.
How can you not?
I adore him, and I was just like, oh, this kid is OP, and I like that their little countdown. I did not know like what it was going to be about, honestly. So I went into it knowing really nothing except for about like Regan, I think his name is. Everyone's
Twink King and all that sex symbol, Regan Ayataka.
Yeah, the Tumblr sexy man of the year. That's basically all I really knew going into it. So I love that they have like the countdown to his explosion or something. I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's got me hooked already.
It's very good. I hope you love it.
yeah, I know. And then I knew the third season's coming out, so I was like, okay, like, and there's only 13 episodes per season, so I'm like, I could probably catch up and like see if I like it, tune into
quick
the third
watch.
Season.
Quick watch.
You've created like a space online. You've got your Discord, you got your Senpai Talk Show, and then you also got like your own TikTok and everything like that. What's your favorite thing about creating this space online?
Well, going into it, when Shin and I started out Senpai Talk Show, it was really important to us to have a space where people felt like they were safe, because there's a lot of Discords and a lot of spaces on TikTok, on the internet in general, that are just like very toxic, especially for minors. And we wanted to have a safe space where like people could just come and be themselves and not worry about people talking shit about them or making fun of them because they identify a certain way. Like, I have no time for any of that, like at all. Like, I do not, like, we've literally had people join the Discord and like they say like one or two things that are like, nah, you don't belong here, and just like you're gone, because we just don't have time for it. And we have a Discord of about 400 people that we've built over the past 2 years, and we've all like, everyone has like, not, I don't want to say form cliques because cliques sound bad, but everyone's kind of like formed their own like groups within our Discord, and they've like hung out in real life and like made lifelong friendships. We've had relationships come out of our Discord. Like, we've had multiple relationships come out of our Discord, lifelong friendships, and like having that space and seeing what that space has done for people. And you know, we do have some minors in our Discord, but we make it a very safe space for them. Like, we tell them as soon as they join, like, if you're under the age of 18, you have to have this role, or we're going to assign you this role because we need to make sure you guys are safe. And like, if anybody says some shit, we're going to deal with it. And just seeing, especially with the kids, like, so many of them have said, thank you guys for having this space. Like, I felt like I had nobody to talk to or nobody I could deal with. And I feel like I can really be myself in here and not have to worry about getting judged. And like, that means more to me than anything else. Like, than however many followers I have on TikTok or whatever social media. Like, the fact that I'm a part of something and helped create something where people they feel good about themselves, where they didn't feel good about themselves before, they didn't have that space. Like, being able to do that just makes it all worthwhile. Like, so yeah.
I love that. Like I said, you have like such good energy, and I know that it translates through, like, not just on social media to like into your real life, and then obviously into your Discord space as well. And like, you're just always making sure that everyone's comfortable and safe, and like going to be carrying on like that same good energy throughout their days and stuff. So yeah, I love that. And like,
it's the only way to do it.
Exactly. Because we know that there is like not everyone's
yeah
yeah
yeah.
You know, there's like not good spaces and stuff like that, but like, and there's such a wide range of opinions and everything, especially just in like the anime community and stuff. If there was one thing that you could just like grab everybody and like shake their shoulders and be like, listen to me, I am correct on this opinion, what would it be?
That Maid Sama's a terrible show. No,
I knew that one was coming.
I don't. It's difficult to pinpoint really one thing, but if I had to say anything, it would just be to respect people's opinions. Like, I hate nothing more than when somebody just like gives an opinion about a show, just like, and they say like, the show is not for me. Like, I hated it, but like, if you like it, that's fine. But like, I hated the show for whatever reasons. And then you look in the comments and people are just like ripping them apart, or like, oh, your opinion is shit. Like, and it's like, you really took the time out of your day for somebody's opinion that doesn't affect you or doesn't affect the way you feel about a show to go comment on their video and tell them that like, you don't agree with their opinion and they know nothing and they're stupid. And like it's just like, respect people's opinions, because somebody's opinion about a show or something you love doesn't affect your love for it. At least it shouldn't affect your love for it if you really love it. So yeah, just respect everybody's opinions in whatever capacity that means.
Yeah, I see that all the time too, because I'm getting the comments that are like, why is this on my For You page, or da 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 da. I'm like, because you're commenting on it.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Like, I tell people all the time, like, and I'm sure you do too, where you just have to curate your own space online. Like, you don't have to be uncomfortable. You don't have to be seeing things that you don't like. You have the ability to block people, to say not interested and stuff like that. Yep. So the way, like, some people go out of their way to not do that,
to spread negativity. And it's like, there's no, that's what that is like on my profile on TikTok. It literally says good vibes only in my bio. And that's I've had that in my bio since day one, because again, I want my space to be a space where people can feel good about what they love or their opinions or themselves, like whatever, just feel good about themselves. And I don't ever, even when I make Maid Sama jokes, like, I'm not out there to like bash someone and be like, oh, your opinion is shit if you think Maid-sama's a good anime. Like, I'm not out there to do that. I just play. I don't like the show. I just like to make fun of the show when I can.
Yeah.
And I say that all the time. Like, I tell them, like, hey, if you love it, that's fine. I just like messing around with it. Like, there's no hard feelings either way. Like,
yeah. With your platforms that you've got, is there anything that you want to make sure to promote or uplift? Obviously, the good vibes, keeping the good vibes rolling and everything like that. But is there anything like specific that you want to make sure that you are getting through to your followers or anyone that might come in contact with you?
Probably just be the good vibes. Like, that's that's what it's all like. We all, at the end of the day, we're all nerds. We are all nerds, but we all love the same thing. Like, we all love anime. We all love manga. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's anime and manga. It's not like, none of this is affecting your daily life in any way. Like, it's not that serious where you either have to make, you get people racist comments, homophobic comments, like all of this stuff. And it's like, come on, just be a good person. Like, it is not hard to be a good person. You have to kind of try to be a shithead. Like, so just like, be a good person, respect everybody, and it'll just make your life so much better at the end of the day too, when you're not just negative and being negative towards other people.
Like, with your stuff, obviously, like I've said, I enjoy it so much. I know so many other people do, and I can't wait to see how the Senpai Talk Show continues and like everything that you do, and I get to see you soon.
Yes.
NYC. Is there anything that you have or that you guys might have in the works coming soon?
With Senpai Talk Show?
Maybe.
Well, we are working on just I guess putting more content out there as a group. Because we do our show like every week, once a week we stream live on Twitch, but we're working on putting out more YouTube content, maybe turning some episodes into podcasts rather than doing a live stream, just like doing different things to switch it up a little bit so it's not just the same thing all the time. But we'll probably put together some videos during Anime NYC and maybe some videos before then, whatnot. So just got to stay tuned to see it.
So where can people find you online?
So you can find me Chili_Rex on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it. But yeah, Chili_Rex. You can just type that in, find me. And and YouTube.
And then obviously you have the Senpai Talk Show.
Yep. Senpai Talk Show. Same thing. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Senpai Talk Show. Just type that in. You can find us there as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for joining me today. I've had a lot of fun, and
absolutely. Thank you for having me. I really
appreciate you. And again, we appreciate the good vibes only. And I will see you soon. And thank you all for watching and joining Chili and I today. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Fandom Friends. Bye.
Peace.